For decades, Mark Frye has shared his gift for floral design at hundreds of weddings, families, celebrations, and holiday occasions. As the owner of Creative Occasions for nearly 30 years, this Vinton florist has elevated events, homes, and spirits of Virginians with his unique floral talents and petal passion. Recently, he was selected as a volunteer holiday decorator at one of the biggest homes in the country, the White House. Well, Mark joins us this morning to tell us about his exciting experience and to maybe even give us some tips this morning to be like the pros. Good morning and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Well, I know that this was one of your bucket list items to cross off your list, so congratulations on making that happen. Yes. So how were you selected for this honor?
There is an application process. It's handled through the volunteer office at the White House, and the First Lady's social office and communications director, and all those people get involved in that. So you submit the application and cross your fingers.
Yeah. So was this the first time you've applied?
It is the first time I've applied.
Okay. All right. And so I couldn't even begin to, I love event design, but that's a lot of pressure to have this task of, oh, you know, you have to do the White House. So I know that the overall theme this year was Gift from the Heart, and you were assigned to the East Room. So tell us, what was the room celebrating, the East Room?
Yeah, the East Room celebrated the gift of gratitude. So we incorporated a lot of thank you notes, which were actual notes that had been sent to the Bidens from citizens across the country, thanking them for various things that they had done, just for their ways that they've helped the American people. And so the whole room was really based on that expressions of gratitude and thanks.
And so how did you guys incorporate the thank you notes?
Well, in several different ways. And all the design and stuff was chosen prior to us arriving. So we weren't really involved in the design process. We were basically given the task of, here's what the room should look like, here's some concepts and ideas that we want to see implemented, and then we were assigned the task of doing those. The thank you notes themselves were built into garlands that were strung around the trees. Then there were larger scale notes that were made a part of the mantle decor, and then even bigger, like almost my size, thank you notes that were just staged around the room as an additional part of decor.
So I read somewhere that there was 1,500 thank you notes that were folded over. I mean, like, you didn't just put the thank you note on there, you kind of decorated the thank you note. So someone had that task. What was your task specifically in the East Room?
Yeah, specifically I first got on trees, I guess because they know that I do trees. So I was on trees, and then I worked on mantles, the mantle garlands, and then the wreaths that were hung over the mantles.
Wow, and how much time did you guys have?
We were there for 3 days.
Okay, all right, and were you given like just the morning, the afternoon, or the whole day?
Yeah, the whole day. We reported at 7 a.m. for COVID testing every day. And then once we got through security and clearance at the gates of the White House, we started work around 8:30 or so, had a lunch break, and then we worked until about 5.
Oh my goodness, this is so cool. So what would you say, Mark, was the greatest challenge in decorating the East Room?
Probably the scale of everything. The East Room is the largest room in the White House. And so it houses a lot of the formal functions. The trees that we were decorating, there were 4 14-foot trees. So the scale of that is just something that, you know, you don't have in your normal house.
No.
Right. So that, and then also the pressure of making sure that we were actually implementing the First Lady's concept and the wishes that she had for what this room should look like.
Okay, and then are these 14-foot trees, are they real, artificial?
Everyone was real.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are not going to let you leave and not take advantage of your brilliance.
Ah, you're too kind.
Yes. So stick around, because after the break, Mark is going to show us how to decorate the trees like the pros, at least close. Close with what we have to work with anyway. So stick around. We'll get some tips and tricks to make your Christmas tree look like the pros.
Looking forward to it.